Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Chick Picker.
How's everybody doing? It's Monday, which means
Monday.
absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Nope. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Go over and get the chat. Oh, let's see here. My neck feels all wonky. Why is it saying that? Let's see here. So I have an announcement, but I'm going to wait for a little bit.
Good news or bad news?
No, it's good news.
Good.
It's good news. It's very good news. Why is
Oh my
chat?
god, now I'm just like, okay, what is it?
I have to wait for everybody to come in.
No, I can't.
Yeah, I gotta wait. I can't get the chat for some reason.
I have it. Go ahead.
I'm not saying anything for a minute. Okay, there it goes. All right.
Make a promise and then keep us hanging.
Hey, you know what? Maybe that'll get some people in here.
Yeah, and this says the important people are here.
That's right. That's right. I'm glad you're here. Still ain't gonna change my mind though. Let's see here.
Dang it.
Say it. No.
No, I said dang. I said dang it.
Oh, okay.
Say it.
No.
No.
It's good. It's good. It's a good thing. Anissa. She's a brat.
Mm-hmm.
So, how were your sales this weekend, Todd?
I had a lot of sales on little items.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
the one big gold necklace is going out today, so
yeah.
But we already knew that from Friday.
Did you so did you feel pretty comfortable with taking a lower price? Or were you a little
I didn't get much
apprehensive?
over gold spot price, but
Oh, dang it. I didn't change that.
Being that it's 23 karat instead of 14 karat, I think had something to do with it.
Yeah. Well, you got your money out of it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Isn't 23 karat better than 14?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But if you had
Good morning.
2 14 karat necklaces weighing the same amount as this one, be about the same amount of gold, and your profits would be higher because people pay up for the jewelry value on top of the gold value. So in this instance, it would have been better to have 2 necklaces in 14 karat weighing the same amount.
Right.
Instead of just the one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But it's still a very good sale.
Yeah.
And especially since when I bought the lot, I had no idea there would be gold in it. So
yeah, that's even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
That's the best part.
Yep. That's always a good thing when you can get gold out of something you didn't think it, there was any gold in. So,
Yeah.
morning, Maggie.
Good morning.
It's
How
kind
are
of like
you?
showing up for a blind date and you realize your date's way out of your league.
So you sell her?
I haven't been on a blind
So you
date in
sell
like
her?
35 years though, so
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I sell her.
Yeah. I'm glad that you found it, and I'm glad that you got some money out of it. So that's good.
Yeah, I already spent it.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. All right.
You wearing the man in black this morning?
I am. I am. Just throwed it on. It's probably not the best, but it's a nice, kind of a worn t-shirt. I don't know. Wasn't really in the mood to get all gussied up this morning.
You look good.
Thanks. Ansley says, I've never been on a blind date.
Really?
I have to say, I don't think I have either. No, I don't think so.
No, I never have.
I don't know. I think I got, what did I get? I got 7. I think I got 9 sales this weekend, which to me, in my eyes, it sucks.
See,
I like
to
to
me, that's good. And that's how many I got too.
I try really hard to get at least 20. 20 is like my weekend number. 10 is my during the week number. That's what I strive for. But I'm not going to complain because they're sales and, can't complain, but I wish it would have been a little bit more. Let's see. Carol says, good morning, Carol. I've been on one blind date in my teens. My sister set me up with her boyfriend's brother. He's ugly. Never again. Lizanne says, my parents met on a blind date. That's cool. Good morning, Mary. Nitty Gritty Picker says, all my blind dates end up in one night stands. Kidding. Oh my gosh.
I always got set up on blind dates with kind of not glamorous girls. But then they had their good points, like they were rich or they were smart or, yeah, should have married one of those rich ones.
Hey.
Damn it.
Hey. Good morning, everybody. Todd, shut up. Don't ever say that.
Well, they were nice girls. They're just.
Gwen is perfect for you.
Yeah.
I'm
talking back before I even, yeah.
I
back
think
before
Valerie's
Gwen.
frozen.
They were reach. Yeah. It's like, come out to this party at this ranch, and you go out in a huge ranch building, and there's a big barbecue, and you find out your date is the daughter of the rancher, and you go, Well, this place is pretty swanky. And then you go look at the girl and you go, oh.
Yikes. Oh my gosh.
But
that's funny.
Stuck around long enough to have a good meal.
Tom says, Todd, it's not a blind date when you have to pay them at the end of the night.
Oh gosh.
Up, Tom. I can hear him saying that. Up, Tom.
I never been on one of those.
Oh my gosh.
And all the little high school banquets,
Mhm.
I was the settled date.
You were the settled date. What does that mean?
Well, it's like you could tell the girl wanted to go with somebody else, but she wasn't able to talk them into it. So last ditch effort, let's ask Todd. So sure, I'll go. I'm in so many banquet and prom date pictures with girls I didn't particularly want to be with, but sure, I'll go. What the hell?
Yeah.
We'll have fun and dance.
That's right.
Have a good meal.
Yep. Anissa says the sure thing. Yep. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, you know, you got a lot of experiences doing that, you know.
Yeah. I met a lot of sweet, nice, rich girls.
That's good. That is good. What's up with you, Miss Bridget?
Oh, nothing. Good morning.
Morning.
She's probably tired from all the auction and
Right?
Auctioning in.
Yeah.
didn't you
all
auction
that
like all weekend long? You went to like 12 auctions this weekend?
I went to 2, Todd. Come on. And both of them ended pretty early, so the one was from like 10 to 2, and the other one was from 1 to 4.
Thanks, Carol.
I'd kind of like this panel. They wanted someone else, but settled for you. That's
Oh
not
my gosh. Carol.
How funny.
Yes, we do love you, Todd.
Yes, we do.
It wouldn't be a morning show without you.
No, actually, we get worried when you're not around.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, you're on up there in age. We never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Can get you one of those buttons. I've fallen and I can't reach my bear.
oh.
Oh
Y'all are
my
wonderful
gosh.
people.
All right. And I just wanted to say congratulations to the winner of the challenge yesterday. We had who did we have? Who was it? Bridget?
It was a three-way split, wasn't it?
Bridget and John, who is a newcomer to the challenge.
Oh, nice.
And Jody.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a good challenge.
I only listed 10 items on my way to the auction.
Oh wow.
You sold that the spool, right? The thread thingy?
The Sterling thing, yeah, the tatting shuttle.
Oh, tatting shuttle.
Yep. It's a sterling silver. And it's funny because I paid $50 for all the jewelry I got.
Oh wow.
And I sold that for $80. So that pays for all the jewelry plus the profit.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So did you get
Very
any
cool.
gold?
I did. I got a small amount. It's a 14 karat little Mason emblem pin.
Mm.
So it was a small, you know, it's small, but
Very cool.
Yeah, nobody was there. There might have been 20 people at that auction.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. It was the first nice weekend day.
Yeah.
Since winter, so we're out and about doing other things.
Karen, Valerie, that is a lot of accounting for you to keep track of on Sunday. Thank you for your hard work. Well, you're welcome. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. What were you
Maggie,
gonna say,
your
Todd?
hair. I'm sorry.
No. What were you going to say? That's what I was going to say.
My hair
I'm
looks fuzzy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Maggie's hair looks like an angel's halo with the light coming from behind like that.
Why looks like that?
Oh gosh, now you got her all self-conscious.
Oh my gosh.
I
Todd.
keep expecting her to break out into angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains.
I have the thingy open.
We ended up listing on the way back, on the way when we got home from the auction yesterday. So I ended up with 50 listed.
Good.
So yeah,
That's awesome. That is awesome. I think I think I ended up with 18. And then I cross-posted a couple, and then that was it. So, not too bad. Not bad.
Julie, I know exactly what you mean. I definitely do. It's hard to realize that they're not going to walk through the door every day to, from work or from school or whatever.
Yeah. Just got to put that energy, someplace else.
Mm-hmm.
Nitty Gritty Picker says, will there ever be a middle week cash challenge? I play Baptist on Sundays, church, eat, play, lazy. Actually, we do have a Wednesday challenge. Yeah, like Frankie said. It starts at 8 o'clock and it ends at 4 Central Standard Time. And, yep, we do it every Wednesday. So, just so you know, I have a big announcement to make.
You do?
Yeah.
Do I know?
Nope.
What?
Nobody knows.
Wow.
Nobody
My camera
knows.
stays off until you say.
Sally, do you know?
Sally
No.
doesn't know.
Well, what the hell?
No,
Sally and
she's
I are your
holding it.
go-tos.
She's holding it ransom.
Are you kidding me right now?
I ain't pregnant, that's for sure.
Immaculate conception.
I figured you guys would know. I figured you guys would be the one telling me.
Well, no, usually
What
it's
the hell is
Sally.
going on?
You tell Sally and then you tell me. That's usually how it goes.
No, but I figured everybody else would know before I knew, or by the time I came on the Pregnant with Twins. No, and no, and no.
Before you came on. Is your other daughter pregnant?
No.
Oh.
No, she's fixed.
And this says, you have a boyfriend. No. You hit the lotto. Kinda.
Something that we
What?
that you telling us.
Just spit it
All
out.
right. So it has to do with Poshmark.
Oh, did you get a Love It or List It challenge? I didn't see your name on there. I looked.
Hey.
I looked and I did not see your name on there.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Awesome. Good job.
Fantastic, Valerie.
What do you get for
Thanks.
that?
I get 100 Posh credits. So I don't get 100.
Wow.
I don't get $100, but I
Yeah,
get
but
100
still.
Posh credits that I can use.
Awesome. That's amazing.
That's great. I looked for your name and I did not see it. When did you win?
Unless I was dreaming. But I will tell you, I have never gotten so many messages saying, "Come look at my store. Congratulations. Come look at my store."
Really?
Oh, really?
Shop with.
Oh my gosh.
They know you got money to spend.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Yeah, come on over here." It's actually a pretty good idea.
I never
Actually,
thought of doing that. That's
pretty
weird.
smart, but oh my gosh.
Well, you're automatically entered if you miss during the day, right?
Yeah.
You just have to, yeah.
If you what?
You just list. Anybody who puts up a listing automatically gets entered.
Oh,
Right.
well, yeah, I was
Right.
automatically out.
I swear that I looked and I did not see your name. Hold on.
Well,
So you don't know what time frame you won on.
no.
Mm.
I always wondered if real people actually won it or if it was just like
I
Me too.
wondered the same exact thing.
that. Very cool.
That is awesome.
Because
Congratulations.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
Karen-
that's a lot of money that they're giving away.
Yeah.
You know, and they do it so often that I'm like, I don't know if I believe that or not.
They said they had 240 winners this weekend.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's a
because they
lot
did
of-
it for. I think they did it for 2 days.
Yeah. And like Karen said, that was the second thing you won this week because I won the Pooh Bear.
Oh yeah. Well,
What?
congratulations.
So Beth, 10 of Hearts, she had a little giveaway. If she took a road trip and she went to if you could guess where she was going, then you won a little Pooh Bear plush
Oh, okay.
that she was giving away. And I guessed, and I won. Karen says, go play Powerball or Mega Millions.
Mm.
Princess Casserole won once. There was somebody else. I can't tell you who. I don't remember who it was. But Liz says those things come in 3. Is it? No. You're due one more. All right. It's
Well, for God's sakes, don't have sex between now and time something else happens.
Okay.
Even though nothing would happen, but don't do it.
You don't need to start that family over again.
Okay.
Is Tom out of left field this morning or what?
I think so. The Leveter listed is it's just they want you to list stuff on Poshmark.
And listing every listing that you have in there is a chance to win
Right.
the
So the more you list, the more chances that you have.
I do not
So-
see your name in
Well, I know I wasn't dreaming.
here. Okay.
I don't even know how you look. How do you look?
You go up to the top.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I'm gonna do it on my computer. So you should be able to go to your main screen
Right.
and maybe.
Well, that's what I was wondering, if they put it in your news or something.
Did they email you?
Yeah. Yeah, I got the email to prove it.
Now, what did you win?
I won 100 Posh credits, basically.
Oh, okay. And what do you do with those?
You buy
Spend them like
spend it.
money.
Oh,
But they're not. You can't transfer them into cash. They're just so you can. They're to spend within Poshmark.
Okay.
So go look at my closet, Valerie.
Okay, she said.
I got lots of nice things for you there.
Texas Val says 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna go look.
Is that what it says?
But how do you see
there
it?
she is, 9 o'clock. I see it.
How do you get there?
I don't know. I went to help and put in winners.
Oh.
I don't know. And then I followed the link. I went down to support and help and typed in winners in the. But yep, I see it. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock a.m.
PM.
p.m.
It says VZ Closet.
Yep, that's me.
Awesome.
That's yeah. Because I think I had woke up. I woke up about 4. It was about 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock, because the dogs had to go out, and I was looking at my phone. I was like, "What?" So,
I can't even look at my phone that early in the morning because my eyes will hurt me.
Because she has so many listings that she has to pack that she just gets depressed.
No, my eyes hurt.
she don't even have that many to package. I mean,
Well,
she would have had a lot more if her shipping manager hadn't
right
done his job.
I can't even tell you how nice of a feeling that was.
Oh yeah,
to come
definitely.
home, because usually we come home on Sundays after an auction and we just have to just dig in and pack. And or I have to do it all this morning, and it was so nice to come home and see all of them packaged.
There you are.
And IKEA bags and ready to go.
That had to have been very awesome for you.
Yeah, that was worth the $20.
What a relief, huh?
Yeah, it was. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah.
So, but yeah, that's my exciting news.
That's great.
No, I'm not pregnant.
That's exciting.
The pregnant thing, I would have been like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have said.
Yeah, I think I would have said the same thing. Pretty sure.
Everybody's going for the pregnancy one.
Yeah, well.
I always try to win that, but I didn't really try yesterday. You know, I don't think I crossed over any postings yesterday.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Hey, Mr. Sadie. We already told everybody. He wants to know when the gender reveal is, Valerie.
The gender reveal. Yeah. No.
You know,
not gonna be one.
I know it. People are excited when they find out they're going to have their first child. But some of these gender reveals that we've had to attend recently, they're really getting out of fucking control.
Mike said, where was it? Tom's not your boss, Valerie. I say, go have sex in spite of him.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
My goal
for
the
day.
way
her luck has been running lately, she's been having such great luck. She'll end up
great luck.
A child after one little escapade.
Nope.
I wouldn't call that great luck at our age.
No. that cannot physically happen.
Okay. You've been straight wired.
It would be a what do you call it? An ultimate conception or whatever.
Yeah. There ain't no more plumbing in there.
It would be a what do you call it? An ultimate.
Somebody got their YouTube on.
Oh.
That's Kathy.
It's me. I'm just getting here.
I'm like, Kelly,
I want to be the newbie. Shut up. I want to be the new person. I was trying to sneak in here. I didn't do a very good job, did I?
Very well.
I gotta get better at this. I'm not very ninja-like. My ninja skills suck. In other words. Whew, how are y'all?
Doing good. Doing good.
Good sales. Good sales.
Yeah. I got some sales. That's good.
Yeah. Any
I don't
sales?
know. I don't know. You know, it could be better, but you know,
Yeah.
I take what I can get. That's how I look at it.
For sure.
Exactly.
I think people are trying to hold on to their money because this is the last week. This is D week.
Ugh.
T week.
Oh, man, I get mine done. What the hell?
So I think a lot of people are trying to hold taxes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
I think a lot of people are trying to hold on to their money, but
Well, everybody's supposed to be getting a lot more back this year.
You are?
Said everybody's supposed to be getting a lot more back this year.
I heard just the opposite.
That's what I heard. Although
People that normally get 1,000 to 2,000 are getting maybe 100 to 200.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And then-
less on their return, so they'll get more during their checks.
but they got more
And-
in the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But ours was higher, so
Hellfire, Mr. Sadie.
Christmas
Yeah.
was lower, but I'm gonna, and you know, we have to pay, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Because you make so much damn money, Nick.
Yeah.
Well, with
Yeah.
Chris's work, it evens out a little bit better, you know. But
Right.
Yeah. Definitely. And and the fact that you guys own a house, that gives you some kind of
no,
Not anymore.
not this
Oh, it doesn't?
Mm-mm.
Not anymore.
Oh, I thought it did.
Mm-mm.
They have
changed
this.
that, huh?
They have this. They raised the. They raised the minimum. I mean what is it? The tax credit that you get where you instead of itemizing, you have the first $25,000 in deductions. You don't have to itemize.
Right.
So that's hit a lot of people.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, and for single, it was like 17 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, but I mean, the type of place we have, we don't do that anyway. Like, because we don't have a mortgage or anything like that, you know,
Right.
or anything.
Right.
So,
Huh.
but yeah, it is what it is. You know it's coming. You know to prepare for it. It comes every year. So
Right. You just be ready for it.
And you know what my saying is, if you are having to pay taxes, unless you have just not set your withholding up right on your your payroll or whatnot, or you're not taking care of your business like you're supposed to, if you have to pay taxes, that means you made money.
yeah, but it's not theirs.
No, but they're going to take it anyway. So you just got to quit whining about that part and just move along and make all the money you can, pay what you got to pay, and go to the happiest place on the earth every year about April 15th.
I wish I could go there every April 15th.
Right.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to just you need to start setting your goal that, 10% of every monthly sale goes towards your trip to the happiest place in.
Okay, well, why don't you know what, Tom? I'll have you have that conversation with Chris. You can talk to him about that.
Well, you know what? You're the one that can put on the little nightie and change his mind, but I don't think that's going to work for me.
That doesn't work with that. Listen, that doesn't work with money with him. He's like a miser. I'm not kidding. No.
Well, then that's when you need to say, "I'm going." You can go if you.
Bye.
I'm using my money. I'm using my money to go.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I
Shipping
meant.
done.
Did you just say your shipping's all done, Tom?
Yeah. Well, I got to stick a label on it and it'll be done.
And it ain't done.
Nope.
Mine's done.
I'm waiting on the printing.
Brandon
I've
got
got.
after it.
That's good. I think I have 5 more to go. I tried to get as much done as I could this morning, but I didn't get it all done. So I'll take it to the postman or post office.
I have some I have to print.
It'll be fine.
Okay, Todd, go ahead and sing it, son. Hey, Mr. Postman.
Bring me a dream. Make him the cutest
That's
that
not the
I've ever
postman.
seen.
My goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Me and Brandon were out until 3 o'clock this morning.
Why?
Well, we went dumpster diving and then we went curb shopping.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
We got 2 huge Samsonite suitcases.
Wow.
They'll go for about 150. It looks like 150 to 200. I put them for 175.
Ooh, good job. Wow.
So what else did you find?
Didn't find anything else.
Those are the only 2 things that you found?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of hard to look because it was raining and stuff. So
Oh.
Okay. Now shipping's done.
I'm sure she had a whiner with her because it was raining.
no,
I'm melting.
He was being all right.
Okay.
That's good.
He wasn't being too bad.
Did you feed him before he went? Usually if you feed them before they go, they're okay.
He's
Yeah.
actually at the doctor right now because he has an infection in his eye. Almost sure of it. His eye is so swollen and he hasn't been to bed yet.
Oh God.
That's probably why his eyes are swollen.
Well, he tried to sleep, but his eye was bothering him so bad that he could not sleep.
Huh.
That's how my eyes have been, but I think it's allergies. I need to talk about allergies.
It's like so swollen.
Huh. Well, hopefully
Looks
he's okay.
Yeah, looks like somebody hit him.
Well, tell him to mind
Pretty
next
good.
time, Sally, and you won't have to punch him in the eyeball.
I know it.
I don't know his fault.
I know. Yep.
Yeah, so that was a good little thing that I got this morning to wake up to. So
That is great.
Yeah, I always watch that because I want to see if somebody that I know got it.
yeah.
But you know what? I just realized whenever I seen your name, I'm like, well, that's not what I was looking for.
What were you looking for?
I was looking for chick picker.
Oh.
That's what I was looking for.
You found something totally different.
And BZ Closet just didn't stand out to me, I guess.
Yeah, Kathy, I won the Love It or List It challenge.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So people actually win that thing. It's not all bullshit.
That is so neat. Yeah, because I was always wondering, I never find anybody that wins that we know.
Right.
I was like, okay, good, yay.
Yeah. Very exciting. Very exciting.
Wonderful day.
How large was the pool for that? Like thousands of sellers?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's usually pretty big.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I mean, to have 240 winners, you know.
Yeah.
At 100, I mean, you'd have to have quite a few entries.
And not only that, every listing is an entry. So it's not just the number of sellers, but the number of sellers, thousands of sellers times how many listings they did.
Right.
Mhm.
It's got to be billions and billions.
Yep.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
So, you know, that just goes to prove that it can be that it can be done, it can be won, and
That's
you know,
Yeah, that's motivating.
you can do it.
It kind of makes you feel better about it now. It's like, well, I'm really doing this for what?
Well,
Oh, Todd, what's mad? Todd's mad.
Bridgie.
He muted himself.
so
That's cool.
yeah. So what else is going on? Any other
Mm.
thing going on?
Not much. Today, I'm redoing my office.
Oh, are you?
I can't hardly move around in it anymore.
Time to.
Yep. I'm such a slob. That's my problem.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I'm
You
pretty
know
sure
what?
that's not true.
Going to the midnight ball.
you would be the last person that I would ever call a slob.
I
Ever.
am now. I just pile stuff around me, you know, my desk.
We all do that. I do the same thing. I'm like, I wonder why my chair won't move. Well, because I got it. I'm
You're
surrounded.
wedged.
Right.
Yeah, that's me too. I'm
Yeah,
wedged in.
you got to move that stuff. Huh. But yeah, I got some work I got to get done today. Getting some stuff moved. I'm still moving, trying to get some things moved around and put in the storage unit. Get that. That's probably an ongoing project that'll never end.
That's
But
how
that's
I
okay.
feel.
That's okay. It's just part of it.
Parents are super slob too. We should have like Slobs Anonymous
Yeah.
book group or something.
Yeah. We need a support group.
And when I'm organized, and get everything in order, I'm so much more productive.
Right.
And then gradually, you know, that up.
It goes
Yeah.
down.
Then it goes back. Yeah.
I think that's the nature of our business. Like I'll clean up our living room and have all the stuff out of there, and then all of a sudden, like 2 minutes later, there's a whole bunch of crap. There's like really,
Yep.
like, I got to go through this, clean it, list it. You know, it's like a never-ending battle.
Yep.
That's the nature of our business.
Just the way it is.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Because I used to, like, when I worked in the office, I would always, like, before I left the job, you know, my desk would be clean, it'd be perfect, and then now here you can forget it.
And then by the end of the day, it's the same thing. Like it looks like a tornado hit.
Yeah. Like, well, shit. I give up.
Yeah.
I don't even try anymore.
I think part of my slobbiness is we've got all of our stuff mixed in with all the eBay stuff, and it's just
Yeah,
piles. It's just
Right.
like
that's how mine is too.
like the stuff I've got listed. It's all in the same room as like with our Christmas decorations and our.
Your mother?
Your mother?
No, not my mother.
She's hidden underneath the desk.
Just yeah, grandma's quilts and everything we've kept from early marriage. Oh, that was David and Gage's favorite toys. We can't throw those out. They're all busted up and nasty. Where are we keeping this crap?
But that's the thing too. Is I mean, don't you pass that stuff down to your kids, or do you just keep it forever?
They
I don't know.
they got their own places now, and their places are almost as full as ours. So for them to grab up their stuff and take it, they would have to rent a storage unit to put it
Yeah.
all in.
Yep.
So I'm like,
I understand.
Gwen, we need to quit being so sentimental about Jurassic Park dinosaurs they played with when they were 8.
Hell, that shit's worth money.
I know, right? Sell it.
That's right. That's right.
I'd be going.
No.
Doug sold that off.
Not in this condition. You should see this crap.
Oh my god.
No, seriously, it doesn't matter.
Well, you should go back and ground them for tearing it up like that because now it's worth money. Damn it! Didn't he know?
Uh,
Well, that's why you can't, like clean their rooms, because it wasn't just if you don't clean it, I'll come in and do it and I'll see your stuff. They were afraid I'd come in and do it and sell their stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, if they wanted that stuff, they'd have it.
I guess.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of like my my mother-in-law. She had, when we were doing the move, she had a big tote of like all of these figures and action figures, and she had a huge Incredible Hulk, and I was basically drooling over this because I was like, oh, what are you gonna do with all this stuff? I didn't want to sound like a jerk, but
I would have probably
was
sounded
very-
like I had a heart on.
I know. Me too.
I was very interested in it, and I said, so what are you gonna do with those? Oh, she said, do you think you could sell them? I said, I know I could sell them. And she said, well, they're Bryce's, who is her grandson, and he's 30 something years old.
Oh,
She said, well, I want to make sure that, he doesn't want these. But that's the thing is, even if he does want them, they still end up in her storage,
right.
Mhm.
and they will stay there for years and years and years. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, well, you let me know what you think and what.
Thing is, like this generate well, the kids that are about 30 years old,
Mhm.
from 18 to 30 now, they're not sentimental like we are.
Mm-mm.
Not about a damn thing.
No.
Not proms, not walking when they graduate, nothing. They don't give a shit about none of that stuff.
Well, my kids cared to walk across the stage, but I'm talking about like things when they were little,
Right.
stuff like when I was a kid. From the time that I was like 12 to I was an adult, I wanted the stuff that was in my mom's cedar chest because she saved that for me for when I was an adult.
Right.
Right.
It was stuff that I had when I was a kid. She said,
Mhm.
you have to, I need to make sure that you're going to be able to take care of it,
Right.
And so from the time I was 12 to the time I was an adult, I wanted that stuff really bad. And I still have it.
Yep.
So it's, it's a completely different thing. The kids nowadays, they don't care about stuff like that.
No.
Like, I have my kids' stuff too, but they didn't take to it like I did.
Yeah.
For sure.
Christy says, "Hey Todd, if you end up gathering up those toys, I collect 80s and 90s toys, so I'd be interested in seeing what you have."
Yeah,
Oh,
so do I, Christy. I get first dibs. Back off.
Damn. But yeah, I lost all that stuff.
Yeah.
I lost a whole bunch of stuff. So that to me, it's like I'm kind of past that, whole sentimental thing, because I know that, that stuff can, it doesn't matter if it's around or not. It's the memories that you
Yeah.
make while you had it.
This is
And
true.
that's all you have. That's
Once it's
something
gone,
that
it's gone.
so that's something that you have that nobody ever can take away.
That's right.
So and it doesn't take up a bunch of space. So
Yeah, unless you lose your memory, then you're kind of screwed.
well, yeah,
But then you won't remember that you had the stuff that you have anyways.
That's true.
You make new ones.
It's true. So very true.
When,
But
Remember what you
when
don't.
my parents moved the last time, they my mom was going through all her dresser drawers and closets and stuff like that, and she had boxes with my name on it, my brother's name on it. Saying it's here, you better come get it. If you don't come get it, it's going to Goodwill and be done with it.
Yep. I know, Liz. I lose my memory too.
It's on a daily. Mine's like about an hour second every time.
We're like playing hide and seek all day long.
Yeah. I'm constantly have what did I come in this room again for?
Yeah.
Ah, shit, that's what it was. Now.
But I'm sure, in that storage unit, I'm sure I could find all kinds of treasures.
Yeah.
I tried to kind of look around, not being very obvious, but just looking around, and there was quite a few things, but she wants to keep it as long as she can, and so I don't foresee that I will ever I probably won't ever get those toys.
Man.
Well, let me ask you this, Valerie. If you move to Texas,
Mm-hmm.
do you think your relationship with them will kind of fade away because Mike's not around, or do you have that type of relationship that you feel like you'll still be calling and talking to her and all that?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it will continue. I'm sure it will. I mean, they, for 2.5 years. I mean, they have been. Anytime I need them, when I was without a car for 4 months, they were. She was. Anytime I needed her to take me to the store or whatever, she was there. If I needed to borrow her car, it was available. So and she lives 30 miles from me, so it's not like she's right around the block. She's quite a ways away, but I definitely think and we've helped each other out.
Right.
You've been really good to them too.
So we I foresee that we will continue having a relationship. So
Sing it, Todd. No mountains high enough. No. Testing Todd. Well, that's good. That's good that you have a relationship like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I first met them, Mike was like, "Yeah, I think they like you better than they like me." He said, "That's a good thing,
Well, good.
Yeah, we have a pretty good relationship, but
Yeah, and we also get stuff, like when a elderly relative dies, after the funeral, it's like, oh, we got to clear this house. So we always wind up bringing like 2 pickup loads of crap back home with us.
Oh God.
yeah.
Oh, that was Granny's favorite serving dish in 1943, and it's just all crusty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That she's always been there for me. She's always been someone that I could talk to. I could, where I didn't think that anybody would understand. She understood, and really there was no judging, So that's been good, that she's and I still try to do I haven't been too good about it lately, but trying to go out to lunch, and she's elderly. She's 75. So, she's up there in age, so
That's not all that old anymore.
I know. I know. Shut up, Valerie. But yeah. All good. But yeah, I definitely think, I told her about it because I had told my sister-in-law about Texas, but I hadn't told her yet. I wanted to kind of wait around for the right time,
Yeah.
And then one of the times that we went to lunch, I said, well, I'm kind of thinking about, I'm kind of looking at Texas to move to. And she said, yeah, Melissa, your sister-in-law said something about that. I was like, are you kidding me? I told her not to say nothing.
Lord.
That was my news, dang it.
Yeah.
Is that still on the table?
It's a possibility. I mean, I still have to get some kinks worked out, and there's a few things that have a few dynamics in that has changed. So it may not happen as soon as I wanted it to, but it's still on the table.
Well, that's good though.
It's still
Valerie need to take her RV and come up and get you. She can pull the van behind it on the way home back, and you can drive your truck loaded down.
You have to remember, yeah. I mean, that's definitely something, I'm gonna have to think about selling the truck, but I've got a lot of work to do before I can move, and a lot of just loose ends that I gotta get tied up.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, Valerie, I'll be there tomorrow. I hope you're ready to go. Oh my God. I guess I better get me a clean pair of chonies, and yeah, that's about all I got time to do. So
And she'll have everything thrown up in that RV and ready to have you out the door by 12 o'clock.
oh my gosh.
See ya. Watch out. you'll hear the horn start to blow, and she starts pulling the off. Now, back in, go look at the doctor.
But yeah, definitely. You know, I still want to get out there and see the, you know, take a look at the lay of the land and visit and all that. So I don't know when that's going to happen. So
Yeah. It's a lot of planning, a lot of prepping prior to, that's for sure.
yeah.
There's a lot of things you got to do.
Yeah.
But I'm like you too. Like we went to my grandson's birthday party Saturday, and I didn't go to my son's house. I went to my ex-daughter-in-law's, her new boyfriend's house, and their family and stuff. And because she
Right.
invited us, you know, it's just we have that relationship because of the kids, you know.
Yep.
So then it's a good thing. And I'll probably keep that with her. It's like I told, you know, Marcel, I'm sure that, you know, her and her boyfriend will eventually get married and they have kids and I'll be their kids rah-rah, you know, because I had that relationship with her.
Sure. Sure.
You know, and I think that's a good thing. I mean, it's not because before when my son and her were married, we, you know, she hated me. You know, she likes me more now than she did when he was married to her. So,
yeah.
You know, and I treasure that because you don't have that often, you know.
Right.
And I get to, you know, I spend more time with the grandsons. You know, it makes it a lot better for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
that's a relationship you had prior to, and that's a good thing if you can keep up with that. Because she probably needs it too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that's helped her, you know, cope and heal and, you know, grieve and all that too is, you know, just being able to talk to somebody about it, you know.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
That's good though.
Yeah. The whole, you know, the whole moving thing, that was hard. I'm sure it was hard for her, you know, being, you know, 75 years old and moving, but, you know, and trying to get everything, you know, worked out. And, you know, when you're the last move that you made was 30 years prior, you kind of think that everything is the same, like, you know, all your utilities are the same. And, you know, she was under the impression that, you know, all these utility companies had offices and everything. And, you know, that wasn't the case. I mean, she was surprised when she had to call somebody. She couldn't just walk into an office and open a service, you know, or start a service.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was a big realization for her that, you know, things are not the same as they used to be. Things have changed
a lot.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it was good for her though. You know, good experience. And luckily she, you know, her and Walter didn't have to do it on their own. You know, they had family to help, and it took 2 months to get them moved.
God.
You know, not every day, you know, but I mean, that was a long process.
That
It
was.
was a very long process, but we got it done. That's the important thing. But yeah, I definitely feel like you got to keep that, you know, those doors open and you know, especially for the kids.
Yes.
You know, the grandkids. I mean, you could be a jerk and you know, but I mean that's not gonna get you any points, you know, with the mom and the dad, you know.
No.
So.
And trust me, my grandsons would probably have a fit with her if she didn't let them come see us anyway. So
Yeah.
That's one thing they love.
What's everybody got going on today?
I'm playing catch up for the weekend, so I'll be listing and listing. And more listing.
Yeah. Sally, what you got going on?
I'm gonna just try and get my jewelry a little bit more organized.
Sounds good.
So today starts my quest.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The quest is to put prices on everything I'm going to sell in my garage sale this weekend.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is that this weekend?
Yeah. So I got to pull
Wow.
stuff from out in the back shed, and I got to pull stuff out the bedrooms, and I got to, yeah, it's going to be,
kind of hairy.
yeah, it's going to be like, some of it's just going to have to be piled in the living room because you can't, we have, we don't have a garage, we have a carport. So I can't just set it out there from now until Friday morning. So
Right. So it's just going to have to
it's
hang
gonna
out
get
in the house.
piled in the living room until.
Yeah.
So yeah, get out the little stickers and the little tags and stuff and start putting prices on crap.
Wow.
Because I hate to run my garage sale and people come, you know, you're busy with another customer and somebody comes up, how much this?
Mm.
I don't know, make me an offer. $2. Are you kidding? No, I was gonna put 20 on that. Okay, never mind. And then your other customers stand there going.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I like to have stuff with a price tag on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do this. Do you do the yard sale all by yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a lot. That's a
Mhm.
lot to do. But I know you're part of it too because you don't, it's a good time to have the yard sale because that's your county-wide, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
So, and you usually do pretty good on it. So
Yep.
you just have to,
Can't not do it.
yeah, yeah, I understand. And you get rid of a lot of inventory that, you know, either hasn't gotten listed or for one reason or another,
Yep.
That's
It
good.
goes listing.
Yeah.
I'll feel your pain, Todd. I'll feel your pain.
Well, good luck, Todd.
Yeah, definitely wish you best of luck.
Yeah.
I hope I can sell all 13 of those vacuum cleaners.
Oh God.
Ooh.
That would be awesome.
How come you haven't listed them on eBay?
Cause I ain't gonna ship one of those. They're only
Oh.
worth $20, and so shipping would be 40.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. Okay.
they've been on Facebook Marketplace, and I get a question about it every once in a while, but nobody's ever bought one. So I'm like,
Huh. Yeah. Get them
I'm
out
gonna
of there.
I'm gonna sell them cheap. I already made money off that auction, so
Yeah.
I'll let them go cheap.
Get them out of there.
Those suitcases, I looked up the shipping on those. It's going to be about 40. They're 30 pounds.
Right.
So for both of them. So they're going to be a little pretty penny for shipping, but people are paying it. So
Yeah.
they like those clamshell suitcases.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because really all you could buy is the soft shell and well, I guess you can buy some that are hard.
Oh yeah, I buy hard. All mine are hard. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they're
But,
expensive
you know.
though.
right.
it was even put on the what do you call it? The combination was on there, so we it was on the combination, so it was unlocked. So we went ahead and wrote down the number So we made sure that we had the number for the combination.
Oh, good job.
Oh wow.
That
And
was
so
smart.
we have the number for it.
Cool. Wow. Yeah, that would be pretty crazy, Ansley. She said we've got right at 1 million people in my county.
Yeah.
Laugh my ass off at the visual of us having a county-wide yard sale. People scurrying around here and there. Oh my gosh, what a mess.
I think we have 85 people in our county. No, maybe more than that. Last year at the county-wide, there were 250 garage sales.
Wow.
Wow.
It would be kind of worse going to Texas for it,
What, Bridget?
It would be worse going to Texas for that, right?
Yeah, if you're close, I mean, we have people come in from Austin and Dallas and Fort Worth.
You have people coming in from New York?
No, not so much.
I don't know if anybody drives to New York, do they?
Yeah, if you want to shop these garage sales, there's some big money to be made.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for. I've got one. The Fort Leavenworth garage sale that's coming up, and that's that's usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Isn't that where the federal prison's at?
You betcha.
Well, you better be careful who you buying from there.
Well, I'm not going into the prison. I'm going into the fort.
Now, Texas Valerie, she could make money coming up here and buying in our county.
Yeah.
She's only 2 or 3 hours away.
Mike wants to know if New Yorkers are allowed in Texas. Probably kind of like Mississippi's not allowed in Alabama. They put a wall up for you, Bridget.
Build the wall.
We allow New Yorkers, but they get their bank account checked at the border.
Yeah. And they pay extra taxes in the duty fees and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, there's a $50 tax on every New Yorker coming into Texas. Payable to Todd at paypal.com. Yeah.
Yes, I know, Frankie. Mine's acting the same way. I just had to take me a muscle relaxer.
Oh gosh.
The rain is not having it today.
Looks of it, it's supposed to be a pretty halfway decent day. So.
That's good.
It should stop raining here. We've been raining since freaking Friday. Don't float away.
Yeah, we don't need no rain around here. We already got floods.
Yeah, we got plenty of floods. Yeah, we had a tornado touchdown Saturday about 5 miles from us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Our siren started going off. I'm like, okay, let's go outside. Let's see what's going on. And it was nighttime, so our neighbor across the street, she done come out.
Yep.
I'm like, me and her both. We got out here watching it.
Yep.
I need to see. Oh God, Valerie.
Yeah. Mike, we only let Californians come to Texas if they show their open carry permit.
That's fun.
That's your pass in, huh?
Yep. Otherwise, we just shoot your ass when you cross that border.
Yeah.
Karen says, I'm packing a fragile stoneware set. Ugh. I keep saying I'm not going to list this stuff anymore.
I know. But then you get some ceramic cats that sell for $50 a piece, and you're like, dang.
I might do this again.
I might have to rethink that.
I got a cute message from one of my cat buyers. She said, "Oh, they're just lovely. They just fit right in between Pinky and Dimna or what, you know." And you're like,
What?
she's got all of her cats named, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
They're just lovely. I love it, you know. And I'm like, good for you. I'm so happy. You're weird. Crazy cat ladies. Gotta love them.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
I can't wait until all these Cabbage Patch outfits start popping off. All the notes I'm going to get.
Oh, yeah.
Spanky is so happy in his new outfit. Oh.
Oh, God.
I can just hear it. These are just adorable. I love it.
You're not right, Todd. You were just not right.
Oh.
That's Todd making women happy all over the world.
There you go. There you go.
It's my goal in life.
He's a man's man right there.
One Cabbage Patch outfit at a time.
That's right.
I'm sitting here looking at that big ass box of them now going, God, I wish somebody would list those for me.
If you ever find that, could you send them my way when you're done?
28 pounds of Cabbage Patch outfit.
Wow.
Oh, Lord, Todd.
Well, you best get them loaded up, listed up.
No, I can't. I'm doing garage selling.
Yeah, you got to get the garage sale stuff going.
I'll probably list some Wednesday during the challenge.
There you go.
Good idea.
Sell similar. Next outfit.
Oh.
What are those?
Yeah, I gotta get some listing done, and I gotta get my shipping done.
Yeah.
But it's such a nice day outside. I gotta go outside and get some yard work
Are
done.
you ready for this?
Huh?
Right now, as I speak, it is 58 degrees.
Yeah, we got 56.
I got my air conditioning on.
And it's going to get up to 65 today.
I think. Let's see what does it say. I know they said it was 5. It's supposed to be 5 degrees warmer than it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And yesterday was 70, I think 6.
Oh my God.
So maybe in the 80s.
Are you kidding me right now?
That's not the thing that we are.
I don't like you.
We're already at 63, going up to 75 today.
Wow.
We're 62 going on 70.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 77 here.
Well,
And
maybe
sunny.
Yep.
about my weather.
77 here, 79 on Wednesday, then back to 54 on Thursday. And 48 on Friday. Well, that's a crock.
Oh, great. It's supposed to rain on my garage sale Saturday. Oh, shnikes.
I can always change. That's a long way.
This is true.
See what we have.
They don't know what's going to go on tomorrow. They can't predict for freaking Saturday.
That's true. Especially in good old Texas. So, yeah, I'll be opening my windows again this morning. And I don't know. I might be able to fire up the old lawnmower.
It's too wet for that here.
It's probably too wet still here, but we'll assess the situation.
We'll assess the situation out there.
I can't wait. Get my lawnmower going. Oh, yeah.
There were 3 or 4 different garage sales that were shut down.
Let's talk to Valerie in June about getting her lawn mowed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She says, I can't wait to mow that lawn.
Oh, my God. I love mowing the lawn. Love it. I have trouble finding time to get it done. And sometimes I just have to put everything else off. And
She does it during the hottest freaking part of the damn day, from what I remember.
yeah, that's when you get the best tan.
Yeah, I know, right? And we make her email us every time when she goes in and out of the house.
I mean, when the sun is straight up in the sky, that's the best time to get a tan. So, you know.
I know, Draft Force, that was my therapy too, especially riding lawnmower.
Oh, yeah.
Headphones in and don't think about nobody.
Yeah.
My therapy is my gardening, my flower garden, my roses.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few places to put some flower. I'm gonna try to put some flowers in the front and maybe in the back. So yeah, I got a few little projects to do. I really need to work on my garage though, because it's bad, really, really bad. So yep, 78 here today, opening all the windows. That's right, absolutely.
Ooh.
Can't beat that. So, if anybody knows, I am trying to find some I don't know. I'm really looking for some tips or somebody that can give me some pointers on my Etsy. I know people say, you know, I've already talked to Thelma Thrift, and she definitely gave me some pointers. But I've been on there 3 months and haven't had a sale, and I'm kind of I don't want to give up on it, but because I put a lot of time into it, but I need to find out what else I can do.
No.
So
Carol does a lot on Etsy, doesn't she?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think she's Poshmark and eBay. I'm a happy posher.
I bet Tanya's group, her Facebook group, would have a bunch of people that would be willing to help.
Maybe.
Yeah. What are you looking to sell mostly, Julie?
I have jewelry, I have clothing, I have games, I have artwork.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have. What's that?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say Tanya does a lot of Etsy selling, and Angie Martin.
Yeah.
Does the vintage.
Maybe I can talk to them.
Yeah, you reach out to them. I don't know.
Maybe it's just a numbers thing with them also. But you know, like Thelma mentioned that, you know, maybe getting a little more descriptive with your words as far as, you know, describing your items. Maybe it's a numbers game where you know the more listings you have up, you kind of have the same thing with eBay, you know. More lines you have in the water. Keywords are big on Etsy. Okay. Maybe that's something that I need to work on. Maybe the keywords.
Do some like, yeah, or maybe do some, yeah, it's what Carol says, keywords. What about on your Instagram? Start posting some things you have for sale and do the hashtags over there, you know.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. That's gonna be one of my.
Brandon says they diagnosed him with orbital ciliitis.
What? Did you look it up?
No, not yet.
Well, itis means swelling.
Which he's got that for sure.
Okay. And orbital means the eye.
Is it orbital cellulitis? If it's orbital cellulitis, that's an inflammation of the eye tissue.
What is it called, Sally?
What? Orbital
Cellulitis.
orbital cellulitis. Cellulitis.
So it's probably cellulitis.
Yeah, something like that.
It says
Yeah.
it's an inflammation of eye tissues behind the orbital septum.
Hmm.
Commonly caused by an acute spread of infection into the eye socket from either the adjacent sinuses or through the blood. This may also occur after
Did he
when
say?
it affects the rear of the eye. So it's pretty much,
Valerie says fancy words for saying you have a swollen eye.
it's pretty much an infection of the socket in the eye.
Yeah.
So he'll probably have that stab to put in there.
He said if it gets worse or the swelling moves to the side of the face, he has to go to the hospital for surgery. I don't know.
Huh.
Did they give him anything?
Huh?
Did they give him anything?
Oh, probably. I mean,
'Cause it's an
he's already on that one medicine though. For that he takes every day, as eye drops that he has to put in every day.
Hello?
And they're giving him an antibiotic shot.
Right.
Well, that's good. What is that?
Somebody's winding something.
You got a jack?
Yeah, I resold this ship's clock that I got back from Australia.
Oh.
So there it is, 70 years old and ticking away.
Sweet.
Why would they send it back?
That's what
They're
I was.
morons.
Well, there you go.
And yes, I had to pay shipping both ways.
Why?
What they say was wrong with it?
Not as described.
What?
What was not described about it?
They said it was gaining or losing time or something. I was like, God. If I'm 70 years old and I'm still running, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
So, which is only 8 years away, 7 years away.
I don't think that you test all your items fully. Usually your clocks and stuff, you're good about doing that.
Yeah. I don't know. They were just,
Being picky.
I guess. How can you expect something vintage from the 1940s to be perfect? I don't know.
Right.
So I just got an item that is described return, and it was an eyeglass case, and they said it had a tiny scratch on the side. They took a picture. I can't even see it.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
It must be a company because they said we realize that sometimes our inspection process takes a little while or something like that. I don't know. I don't even know when they bought it. I gotta look it up.
Can somebody help me?
Yeah.
I just flipped everything on my whole screen is upside down.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I had a bunch of jewelry sitting on my keyboard. I guess it touched the edge of my keyboard, and now everything is flipped completely. All of my windows, even my desktop is flipped upside down.
Try Control plus Alt plus your up arrow key.
Okay, what is it?
Control Alt up arrow.
Okay.
That helps.
I was gonna take and turn your monitor upside down. That way you can see it right.
Up arrow.
Nitty Gritty Picker says you are the upside down picker.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
I know. And I can read upside down. It's just kind of hard.
Oh my God, Sally, that sounds like a Nikki issue. I wouldn't expect that before.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yes. Thank you.
Oh.
Good job. Good job.
I've done that a couple of times. Like, what the hell?
I've never, ever had my screen flip upside down.
Really? Oh my God. It's like, what crap?
I never even knew that was an option.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can fuck with. Oh, I'm gonna do it on his.
Bridget.
Do it.
Bridget, to turn it upside down, Control Alt and the down arrow.
Yeah, the down error. Mess with him.
You know what? When like Ansley said, she got an item not to subscribe. They sent back a completely different set of books, $125.
Yeah.
Oh, and they were covered in grease.
Yeah, no, I would have drove to their house too.
You need to call eBay on that.
Yeah, well, eBay's no help.
But you still need to call eBay on that.
Oh yeah, I had a lady do the same. She messaged me this morning saying that the nail polish she got that was sealed in a box and wrapping paper said that I described it as a certain color, which I didn't. I just described the whole name of the product, and she wanted me to issue her a full refund, and then she would send my item back. I said, baby, you can go ahead and open up a return, and once I get it back and inspect it, if it's still in the same condition and you got it, then you'll get your refund. Other than that, you can kiss my ass. You don't call me, you don't email me and tell me what I'm gonna do.
Right.
Yeah.
Said I had no way.
Some people, they just do that shit just to see that they can get away with it.
Yeah. She still ain't opened up a return.
That's why that guy with the can opener, he said that it was non-working when I sent it to him, or whenever he got it. I was like, well, that could have happened during shipping.
Right.
Obviously it did, but I couldn't tell because when I got it back, it was in pieces. So basically you just took every ounce of proof that you could have had for your case. You took that and threw it away. You took it and threw it in the trash, because if you couldn't get it to me in the same condition as I sent it to you,
Right.
which was in one freaking piece, then how am I going to test it to see if it is, maybe you don't know how to plug something in. Maybe
Right.
you don't know how to open, use a can opener. I don't know these things. So I wanted to try it and see if it was if it was actually working, when he got it.
Right.
I couldn't tell because it was in pieces.
What did
Yeah.
eBay sided with me.
Yeah.
eBay was sided with me on that and he said right there that he didn't care how he got it back to you because it was a piece of crap anyways.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, then that's what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can get them to admit to it.
Mhm. Well, I'm calling eBay before she even does it because she still ain't opened
And
up her return. So I'm calling them ahead of time. Screw y'all.
and I would be mad. I would be mad if I got something, if I ordered something that said it was working and I got it and it wasn't working. I would be mad. But this is how it is. This is, we have to deal with sometimes our stuff not working when we get it.
Mhm.
Especially when you order it online. Well, if the thing is that if there's things set in place to where if that happens to you, then file a claim or, talk to the person and say, hey, this isn't working. I'm going to send it back to you so that you can see that it's not working and then you can give me my money back.
Mhm.
That's just the way it works.
Mhm. But I think, I think that more often than not, people are choosing item not as described when it's
Mhm.
definitely something else, that should be picked. It shouldn't, So I think you have to call people out on it. Don't just let that stuff slip by
Yeah.
and call eBay if you have to.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll call them over and over again because,
Yep.
like, I mean, and that's like that one time that one guy had emailed me back and said, "You must be a fool for thinking I'm going to even take the time to read the description." Well, dum dum, if you want the item that you're looking for, I think you might want to go read the description.
Yeah, or else you're going to be out a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, if you buy something from me, I bet you do an item not described. I mean, you could be fighting with eBay, and I'm going to win with eBay because I don't give up.
Right.
I'm at home all day long. I will call eBay 50 times a day until I get the person I need to talk to.
Yeah.
I will. I think I gotta aggravate the fire out of them until they finally say, okay, screw it.
Yeah. Call him back. Call him back, Ensley.
Shoot, I would, yeah. And I'd send pictures and everything.
I have done that. I have, called and got a response, and it wasn't the right one as far as I could see. I called him back. I've called up to 10 times, trying to get somebody to work with me on it.
Yeah. You have to.
So be diligent. Be diligent. Let's see.
Especially if you know that they're messing you around and trying to. I mean, it's still your business either way, so.
Oh, wow. He said, you remember that movie about the football player that goes to sleep and wakes up with a swollen eye, ended up going blind? He said, that's what I have. He says, the cellulitis is actually behind and around the eye socket.
Hmm.
Wow.
Hmm. That's scary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He said, it is mild right now, and that is the only reason he is not sending me to the hospital.
Hmm.
Jeez, stop texting me. What the fuck?
But you're unpopular today.
Get your own life.
Well, Nikki snuck in here, but she's on mute.
I know.
Where's you at?
I was just listening.
Oh, there you are. Hey,
Hi,
Nikki. How are you feeling?
All right.
All right.
My hands were hurting pretty bad this morning. I went back to bed and fell asleep till now.
Oh.
Oops.
You probably needed the sleep.
Yeah. Yes, I still have the stupid cold, so.
Oh, do you? Yes, I was about to ask. You still got that cold. Ugh. You may have to go into the doctor and pull your pants down and tell them give you a shot to make it better.
Yep.
Go show your butt.
The cold is feeling better. It's not as bad as it was, but still lingering a little bit.
Yeah. We don't like when you're sick because you're not the full Nikki.
Yeah. Come on.
Hey, I'll be back in just a minute.
Okay.
Did you ever make it back home yet, Nikki, or they still
No.
falling out?
Not yet.
Oh.
Hopefully soon.
I was gonna go pee, but I'll wait until Valerie gets back.
You can go pee. We'll let you.
You can go pee.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We won't wreak havoc on Valerie's channel.
Oh, Nikki.
We'll all behave.
All right. We got 5 minutes. They're both gone. What can we do?
Trouble we get into.
Yeah. When the cat's away, the mice must play, right?
That's right. Where's the other troublemakers? Come on.
Somebody needs to send her an email that looks a little official and say, "Oh, that prize you just won, it really isn't yours."
She'd be like, "What the hell?"
That's actually a pretty nice prize. I could think of $100 worth of stuff I would buy on Poshmark.
Oh, I know. Like I said, I never heard of nobody that we knew wanted them. That's kind of cool. I'm glad she won it. Okay. Cindy said last time she called eBay, she said that they said they were having a glitch. I guess she had a problem with the return too. I can't believe they admit they had a glitch.
No,
I
me.
know.
I have no faith in eBay to solve problems anymore.
Wow. It's gotten crazy, especially with yours. I still can't believe they've not even.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I could keep calling.
I called back again. I called and talked to somebody else. They just gave the same answer.
Answer. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about that whole PayPal thing too, not helping. I wonder if they're not very helpful now either because they're getting fired, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
That's true.
Because I know every time I've ever called PayPal with a problem, I've never had a problem with them, ever.
I haven't either. They've been really pretty good as far as, helping out with everything.
Yeah, they've always been way better than eBay, faster, and yeah, always sided with me.
I love you too, Andy. Not like I'm not saying I'm leaving eBay or whatever, but I'm really kind of very disappointed about. I never call eBay ever, and they completely dismissed the fact that I wasn't home to issue that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm out the money. After all, she got a free top.
Like Todd said, the worst part about it is that they called you a liar.
Right.
Yeah.
That they didn't back you up, you know.
And it didn't concern them at all that somehow a refund was issued without my permission. That didn't concern them. And for me, it was like, they offered me, what did they offer me? Credit to use on eBay, but when buying something.
Yeah.
To me, the issue is that somehow a refund can be issued. Like, how do I stop that? Prevent that in the future? That was my. So I took off automatic returns, and hopefully that will help. That they can't, if a return isn't accepted, then they can't issue the refund on it.
Yeah, I used to do automatic returns too, but I've learned the hard way. You don't do anything automatic with eBay.
Yes.
I don't know how this thing works. What the heck?
That's how I look at my 90s too, Maggie. You know, what the
It's a size 34.
Oh.
No, this is not my 90. I want to get up and take a picture of it.
Oh, Lord.
It's got two.
I found $1.
Well, hoo-hoo.
You hit the jackpot.
Maggie's holding
Yes.
Especially when established sellers have a problem, you can look at the history on eBay and gauge if a seller is good or not. Aggravating. Oh, exactly. Well, look at that. Look at that Terminal 99. Okay. Will, he's been on eBay forever and ever and ever. He's a high volume seller. He's had a perfect record for so many years, and he does an oops, and because of their program that he used, that they pushed to use, and they shut him down for 30 days. Didn't even give him a chance.
Wow.
You know.
Might go on the other side. Oh, it's got like a thingy in the middle.
I mean, it's like whatever we do, it doesn't matter. You know, they don't go and look at your well, they suspended me that time and for no reason, but then they wouldn't give me my account back because they said they couldn't reverse it, even though it wasn't my fault. Even though it was something I could sell, they made a mistake.
Yeah, I
But
remember that.
They still suspended me. And they said, well, the suspension stays. And it's like, well, but it wasn't my fault. It was something I could sell.
Right.
You guys made the mistake, you know?
Yeah.
Same thing, you know? And it's like, I'm a good seller. I don't have bad feedback, you know? But it didn't matter. Doesn't matter with them.
But
Well,
I
the
think-
word the prairie dart's going to knock them out of the slot. So
Yeah. Okay. You know, I think as sellers we have to be a little more diligent, and when those decisions are made, and it is your livelihood and your you know, whether it's your livelihood or not, you need to, you know, escalate that. You need to be a little more diligent in you know, finding out. I mean, a suspension can be overturned. We know that because of Chad.
Yep.
You know, they have overturned plenty of, and you know, that's on their script. They cannot overturn a suspension, but it can be overturned. It can be done.
Yeah.
You have to keep pushing.
And I did that time. I kept calling and calling and calling, and it tried to get to supervisors and everything, and they're like, nope, nothing we could do. You know?
well, everybody's got to remember this is your business, and you've got to fight for it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether it's this or whether you're selling hot dogs in a hot dog cart, or you're selling jewelry at the top poshest mall. It's your business. You got to fight for it. And if that means keep dialing the damn number to get to somebody, then because nobody better ever tell me they can't transfer me to a manager.
Yeah.
And I've had people to try to say, I'm sorry, I can't transfer you to a manager.
Bet me you can.
Oh, hell yes, you can.
Yep.
And you better do so, because if not,
Oh, Mr.
I'm going to be calling somebody.
But I have to say, working in a call center, I have before, they tell you to do anything you can not to send them to a manager.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
a lot of times when they're like, can I talk to a supervisor? And the person who's the operator who thinks they're right will be like, yeah, sure, I'll give you a supervisor. And what they do is they turn the call over to their neighbor and they're like, hey, can you
Right.
tell them this? Or even if you did get a supervisor, a lot of times when I was there, I was like, yeah, this customer says this and this is the rules, blah, blah, blah. Can you back me up here? And the supervisor would just go on there and tell them exactly what I told them.
Yep.
Right.
So, I mean, sometimes it really does no good to get a
following the
supervisor.
rules.
Sometimes you're not even getting a supervisor. You're getting
Right.
a buddy next to him.
Yep. And that happens a lot.
That's what we used to do when I worked at a call center.
Yeah.
Supervisor's not available,
That's the
but you
reason
want to
they're
get on
getting
your next
paid
call.
more
Just
than
ask
I
your buddy
am.
next to you. Huh?
Yeah.
Because I had a manager one time when I worked part-time at Staples. I had a manager said, don't call me about anything.
Yeah.
And I had to instruct her that she was the store manager and I was just a salesperson, an associate. And she was getting paid to be a manager and I was not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's her responsibility. But she didn't like to work. I mean, she liked to sit in the office and just do whatever.
Yeah.
Our assistant store manager would tell you in a heartbeat, there's nothing we can do. Let me dial the 800 number to Staples customer service. And she'd start dialing the 800 number on the store phone and handing it to them. Because after she said there was nothing she could do, and if they still wanted to raise Cain about it, she'd hand them over to, they called it the president's line. Because there's supposed to be people there that can make decisions like that. But the other one, she didn't like to be bothered.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got pulled up by loss prevention one time because I was approving all these returns, and they wanted to know why I was approving these returns when I wasn't supposed to be returning those returns. And so I'd go over to the tech computer, which is where my terminal was, and you'd see notes where I'd say, here's notes. A manager approved returns, or a manager approved such and such. And that manager didn't stay around too much longer than that. Because I had her number. I could have done anything I wanted to because I had her number.
Right.
Yeah, if you're calling about some dumbass question, or I mean not question, but issue that I can understand where people will blow you off. But if you're calling about a legitimate issue, somebody should be trying to help you out, or should be trying to help make you happy.
Right.
But that's just what I have to say about it.
Yep.
As far as that's all I have to say. Where is my damn hard drive?
Well, that's one thing that I hated about working in a call center was I really couldn't do anything for anybody. You know, if somebody really had a problem, there was nothing I really could do about it. And that really bothered me.
If they ever stutter when you ask them a question, they're stuttering because they're hitting the daggum next button on their screens, and there's nothing to identify. There's nothing that addresses that issue.
Yeah.
Because most of them are working off of screens.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
Trying to do their job.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
frustrating when you want to fix things for people and you can't.
Yeah.
And there's like the call center I worked for, they had a script, but you didn't have to follow it exactly. And not on all programs. Some programs you did. But I mean, like 9 times out of 10, most of these call centers, they're doing back-to-back programs. I used to do like 10 different programs during the day. I never did just one company, and I would just constantly just be answering the phone, and there'd be like somebody, a different company each time, customer. So that none of them even probably can familiarize themselves with anybody with any company, because they're doing multiple companies in a day, too.
Right.
So.
These damn newfangled computers, all they do is cause problems.
I hated my call center job. I did it because I was on workman's comp and I had to have a job. And it was the easiest thing to get hired on, and with from me. And yeah, I hated it. I did it for 3 years. Oh God, I hated that.
I have a friend that's been in call center work for 35 years.
Wow.
I felt like I was going to work every day, taking my brain out of my head and setting it on a shelf.
Yeah.
He's like an upper level, way up the food chain with the telecommunications company, as far as their call center goes. And all their people know to give him, if somebody says I want to speak to a manager, start passing them up line. And if it has to get to him, that's fine. He'll talk to the people. And he tries to, because he's got ultimate authority. He can do whatever he wants to. He tries to appease people.
Yeah.
The people below him do not have that authority, so they can't do stuff like that. But he's got some people. There's some people like cross line of his position that they don't want to be bothered. That's not their job. The people below them are supposed to be taking care of this.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, well, that's why you get all the big fat bonuses every year, because you get so many letters from people, or the corporate gets so many letters saying, thank you for this person helping me get the situation eliminated. And he does. Because he likes that kind of work.
Yeah.
And it takes somebody that really likes that kind of work to do that kind of work.
Just so you know, Tom, your camera's frozen.
Yep. And we can't refresh the YouTube. He looks mad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We can hear you. It's just your camera's frozen.
Yeah.
It'll catch up.
Give it a minute. There it goes.
Yeah, did that
There you go.
Good job.
Good job. Good job, Tommy. Good job.
That's right. That's right.
How was your day yesterday with your parents, Tom?
It was good.
You good
My dad's doing good. He's driving my mom about. They used to live out on the lake, and they moved off the lake because it's kind of in a isolated spot, and during the really bad weather, the roads get kind of bit messy going down in there. And so all of a sudden, a couple of years back, he decided he was gonna move. He wanted to move.
Yeah.
So they live in a subdivision now, which my mom likes because she's got neighbors. She didn't have neighbors before.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden he's talking. My dad's they've got a Ford Taurus, and it's only it's 4 years old, and it's got like 35,000 miles on it.
Oh.
Because it sits in the garage, and they drive it to church, or if they go out of town, they drive it.
Huh.
Well, my dad had a stroke a couple of years back, and he is not supposed to be driving.
Yeah.
So my mom's got a CRV, the Honda CRV, and it's an 02. It's an 02, and it's only got 81,000 miles on it.
Wow.
So he kind of worries me when he gets in these moods like this because he's just insisting that they're going to trade the Taurus in and buy her a new CRV. And I walked outside with my brother when he was getting ready to leave, and I said, I think Dad's trying to get everything in order. And he said, what do you mean? I said, he wanted to get off the river because if something happened to him, Mom would be stuck down there.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's talking about buying her, insisting that they buy another car. And my mom's like, I'm not getting into high taxes, that kind of stuff. When it comes down to it, my dad he will do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
But I said, I think he's trying to get everything in order if something happens to him.
Well, at that age, they do,
Yeah.
But my mom can squeeze a damn penny until it's black and blue,
Yeah.
She's not cheap. She's thrifty.
Right.
Yeah.
And she calls her CRV Greta. And Greta, there's nothing wrong with Greta. She's just fine. Nothing's wrong with her. We haven't had to have any work done on her. That's her thoughts. But I think my dad's thoughts are if something happens to him and then down the road she needs to get another car, then she's going to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Now, my brothers and I, we would help her take care of that situation.
Of course.
But, she's one. I just don't want to be a burden when the time comes and all this kind of stuff. But
the kids aren't as good as he is, though.
No, they're not.
In his eyes.
So every time they were going to go someplace after we left last night. They were going to go. They were going to go to. They were going to the Lowe's that's over there near the Honda dealership. And I know he stopped and looked at it. I looked at another CRV because my brother said they stopped by there 2 times already. Because my mom likes it's a Honda green color. And that's what she likes. So he's probably trying to find out how long it'll take to get one in here. But anyway. That's what they do. They fuss about little stuff like that. And that's good. Because it keeps the brain cells going.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and I noticed this with my dad too. Like, he's 75, and I noticed that now that he doesn't have anything to worry about, like kids, wife, none of that stuff, and he's doing pretty good on his health. He kind of likes to spend a little bit, just to be able to enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's like, yeah, now I deserve it, and so maybe your dad is just like, you know what, I might as well spend some of my money. Because at a certain point, you start realizing, hey, you can't take it with you.
That's just it. My parents used to have an RV. They had a 38-foot diesel pusher.
Yeah.
It was real nice. 3 slides, everything. And then my dad's health started getting bad, and so they stopped using it, and so they sold it.
Yeah.
Roberta and I gave them as part of their Christmas card when they were doing a lot of traveling. I mean, their Christmas present when they were doing a lot of traveling across the country with that RV. We had them some cards made up. It had their name on it, their phone number, and their address. And then in the corner it said spending in like quotes, spending our children's inheritance 1 mile at a time. And they would, when they would meet people and they would, strike up friendships and stuff like that, it was easy for just the dad to pull a business card out of his wallet and say, here's our information, give us a call, or if you're in that area, come by and see us. And so that's, we laughed about it, but there was the truth. I don't care, when they die, if they don't leave us nothing, that's fine.
Yeah.
They worked all their lives, they worked hard.
Yep.
That's the way I see it. They worked for that money. I didn't work for their money. They worked for the money.
Yep. That's what I tell my dad all the time. I said, it would be more fun for me to watch you spend your money than you leave it to me. Not like my dad or anything, but
But you know, there is people out there waiting for Papa and Mama to kick the bucket, you know, because they want to have, they want to, you know, they want to get their money or their land or any of that kind of stuff they have. You know, if they're a reseller, all they can do is when they walk through the house is see money sitting there. But
dollar signs.
I just, you know, there's other things to worry about.
Yep. So true.
You know, Bridget's children know that they ain't get squat because Bridget's going to move into the Disney old people's house down there. And she's gonna let Mickey and Minnie take care of her last few days or her rest of her life. Mom was happy. Mom was happy. She went in the happiest place on earth.
And you know
Shit,
what?
the way I'm going, my dad will probably outlive me.
Do what, Bridget?
I said, my daughter, if I told her, you know, I knew I had so much time to left, she would definitely make sure that I was there. You just get to drive me yourself.
Yeah.
My son, wow.
I see that D Flippin' Particles is in the chat.
Yeah.
She had a nasty mishap yesterday with a motorcycle or on her motorcycle.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. How D? I thought she.
Yeah, she got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got hit by a car.
Oh, wow.
She said she's hurting.
Yesterday.
She's okay.
I guess she's out of the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so scary.
I hope everything's okay.
She's waiting to be discharged, she said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She said she's just hurting, but she's okay.
That's good.
That's sad. I hate that.
That's so
I
scary.
was making dinner. What happened?
Dee from Flipping Particles got hit on a motorcycle by a car. And
She's okay though, huh?
yeah, she's okay. She's in pain, but she's okay. She's waiting to be discharged now.
Okay. You should just lay down in there and don't knock over my tokens, please.
Sorry to make you guys repeat that.
Oh wow. She just couldn't believe he hit me.
Was he changing lanes or was he? I don't know. It's so scary because sometimes you just can't see you on a motorcycle, but still.
I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at Tom.
There's a scooter.
Everybody knows.
Wow.
Why don't you go mess with your brother? He's home.
Well, I hope you. It was her scooter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
She was on her scooter. Yeah, gotta be careful out there because people don't see scooters. They don't see motorcycles.
Motorcycles.
They don't even see cars anymore.
Yeah.
Yesterday, how many people were going over onto our lane, back and forth just because they're texting? I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
No. She said she had no idea she was either that she thinks her brother may have had to talk to the cops.
Oh, wow.
I'm glad you're safe and you're alive.
Come on.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm glad you're alive and you're safe and you know.
Oh.
Yep. Look twice, save a life. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't see our Ford truck either. They're too busy on their phones these days. You can't tell if you have a drunk driver or a texter in front of you when they're running all over the road. So it sucks. So here it comes. All
All right, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. I hope everybody has a great Monday and get lots of sales and get lots of listing done. Do your due diligence and get your listing done. That's how you get some sales. So,
Yep.
I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see y'all later.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Have a good day.